Welcome to the Campfire. I'm glad you found your way. I don't know who may be listening, but I was having trouble falling asleep last night. That's been happening for a while now, and is the reason I moved into this house in the country. I've sworn off caffeine and energy drinks for the last 6 months, trying to bring sanity to my troubled mind. I hoped that moving out to the country for some peace and quiet would help as well, but instead, there I was again, staring at the ceiling, terrified. I get tired. I work out during the day, and I push myself hard, hoping to force my body into a slumber. But when I lay down, that's when it begins. It starts faintly, like howling wind through trees, only it's whispering my name. Jonathan. 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 I swear, it isn't my imagination, though I pray it is. It's only the wind, I tell myself. But even on calm, windless nights like tonight, I hear it. The voice starts, whispering when I close my eyes, and as my breath slows and the lights go out, it gets louder. I haven't told anybody about this yet. I don't want anyone to know. I don't want anyone to think I'm crazy. They'll think I'm insane, just like I thought she was crazy. When I woke up this morning, too late for work, and looked in the mirror, I had trouble focusing. It felt like a stranger was staring back at me, not myself. My eyes feel hollow. The dark circles have set in, bags of darkness darkening my pale face. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like I can see myself. I can't see the person I used to be, the person I want to be. I feel hollow inside. There is nothing in this world that can fill me up and give me joy or peace. A thirst is growing inside of me, a craving for something I don't even understand. I feel like something is coming for me. I feel like something is hunting me. Then again, maybe this is how it feels to be going insane. I sound like my mother before they sent her away, and even I thought she was crazy. It feels different from this side of the equation. It feels like you're fighting for your life, and no one can help you. If I don't get sleep soon, I don't know what I'll do. It's too hard to go on without it. I'll try to force myself to sleep again tonight. I've even taken the pills, all the medicines they told me to take. But when I go to bed, I know it will be waiting for me. The closer I get to sleep, the more it presses into my life, my head, my reality. My eyelids were nearly closed as I walked into the kitchen and opened the fridge. The bright light at this hour sent me squinting away. I averted my eyes as I reached in and took hold of the apple juice container, placing it on the counter. I closed the door, and my eyes returned to normal again. The low hum of the fridge is soothing, and as I pulled a glass from the cabinet and began to pour the apple juice, I tempted fate and let my eyes close for a moment. I had come to enjoy a sip or two just before I went to bed. It was a little indulgence to which I had become accustomed. A thick fog covered everything in my mind like clouds obscuring a mountaintop or the early morning haze over a lake. Nothing was there, not as far as I could tell. The whisper came again, that voice. There was something so familiar about that voice. The glass overflowed, juice running down my hand. I jerked back, wakening to reality. This reality. My reality. I put the juice away, wiped up my mess, and took a couple of big gulps of the apple juice. It was cold and sweet when it first hit my tongue. I swallowed hard, and the drink turned sour as it shot down my throat. I coughed, feeling like it had gone down the wrong pipe. Then, I wiped my mouth and put the glass in the sink atop a mountain of unwashed dishes. I pushed myself into my bedroom. I pulled back my covers and crawled underneath, willing myself to pass out as I pulled them over my shoulders. It nearly happened. The blackness filled my mind, my vision, my world. My mind was on nothing. only the blissful black that comes before sleep. The voice rang out again, but I ignored it. The voice urged, pushing harder, getting louder, but my eyes closed, and I was done. There was nothing that would keep me from the blessed silence and reprieve of sleep. I woke the next morning, feeling revitalized, rested, more energetic than I had ever been since I moved here. A sweet taste resided on my tongue, left over from the apple juice the night before, I thought. Exhilaration filled me. I was ready for whatever life was going to throw at me. I had beaten it with the strength of will, determination, and persistence. It felt so easy in fact, that I began to feel guilty. Should it be this easy for me when it wasn't for my mother? Should I be able to escape that same fate that she carved out for herself? I stood from the bed, pulling the covers back into place and tidying the pillows. I felt better. I felt like myself. I went into the bedroom to check my appearance in the mirror. Only, when I walked in, it seemed like someone had just used the shower. Steam pooled at the ceiling, and the mirror was fogged up. The shower wasn't running, but I walked to it anyways, pulling back the curtain. It had to have been running before, because now there were water droplets all over the tub and steam filled the air. I ran all over the house, searching for a trace of anyone else having come in while I slept. It was empty, no sign of a break-in. The doors were still locked, windows still shut tight. I stopped in mid-step when I saw the kitchen sink was free from the pile of dishes from the night before. I ran back to the bathroom, invigorated by the mystery. I looked in the mirror again, wiping it to clear the watery haze with one hand as I flipped the fan switch with the other, eager to remove the steam from the room. I wasn't sure what was going on, but I was quite confident about what I would see in that mirror. I would see myself, a young adult male in his prime, with dark brown eyes, disheveled hair, and dark bags under his eyes from sleep deprivation and a confused look on his face. Only, that isn't what I saw when I looked. My hair was combed and styled, sticking up in the front as was my custom. My hair gel was out sitting on the counter next to the sink, the pop cap still open. My eyes weren't the dark brown that I had seen so many times in the mirror looking back at me. Instead, they were honey brown, and the dark bags underneath them had vanished. "What's happening to me?" I muttered as I rubbed beneath my eyes. They didn't feel puffy at all. Instead, it was fresh, new tight skin where the bags had been last night. This change could not have all happened in one night. What about the shower? What the hell is going on here? I had gone to bed on Friday night. At least, that's what day I thought it was. What day is it now? I checked my nightstand for my phone, but it wasn't there. I pulled the drawer and searched it frantically to no avail. I ran to the kitchen and checked the counter. Not there. When was the last time I had used it? But the shower. Someone must have been here. They must have taken it. Wasn't it on the nightstand yesterday? I tried to think of another way to figure out what day it was without sounding insane to my neighbors. I played the idea of strolling up to my shoot first, ask questions later neighbors, who I never bothered introducing myself to when I moved here. But that felt like a crazier idea than speaking to that stupid voice that kept me up at night. I checked the couch cushions, under the couch, and the end tables. It was nowhere to be found. With every moment that passed, I began to feel crazier and crazier. My eye color had changed. Somebody was here and turned on the shower as I slept, and my hair was styled when I woke up. Plus, my phone was missing. What in the hell is going on? To be continued? The choice is up to you. What do you think is going on with Jonathan? Where do you want the story to go? Tell us what you think should happen, and you could be hearing your ideas next. Leave it in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe. Be sure to hit that notification bell to be notified of our future content. Thank you, and good night.